Ahoy, mateys. All zero of you. Wait a minute. Yikes. Trying to shield the sun a little bit. And of course, the alarm is going off. And no one's here. The phone is about to go dead, but it'll be all right. It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. We'll find out here. I know I put up a thumbnail right after the noon show today. I went into StreamYard and it's not there. What? So I obviously did something wrong. Michelle, thank you for saving my life. I didn't think anybody'd be here. Good to have you. I'm trying to look up to see what's going on with the weather. We're at 66 degrees right now. But it's windy. That's why I'm filming again inside. In an hour from now, hour and a half, when sunset happens, it'll be all the way down to 61, but then the temperature starts dropping fast. It'll still be at midnight, supposed to be 50 degrees. That's not so bad. Ron, Sonia with a J. What other live stream? When I went into StreamYard, there was nothing scheduled. It wasn't there. Hey, Ron. It's Ron's fault. No, it's not. I saw Ron just a little while ago. So by sunrise, it's supposed to be 41. That's not so bad. It was 35 this morning. So I don't know what's going on. They're talking cold Arizona weather, blah, blah. I saw a freeze warning for this township that we're in. Salome, I think it's called. But now I don't see anything that serious. Okay, Sunday, I see a low of 34. Okay, there's going to be some cooler nights, but not that bad. But this morning it was 35, and yes, I felt cold. It was like, put the top up on the convertible. Okay, but thank you for coming aboard. Linda and Troy are here. That's good. If it's on YouTube, why didn't it show up on StreamYard? It would not be on YouTube unless I had scheduled it on StreamYard, and I know I did, but it is not showing up on StreamYard, so I had to make a quick new one. Oh, now the comments disappeared. There's Nancy and Jim. Welcome aboard. Let's see. I think Tina's still over by Ron somewhere, or maybe she's over at Lori's, or maybe I don't know where she's at. She'll probably call me after dark saying, I can't find the driveway. I'll have to walk out to the street and flag her down. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I want to tell you, Tim Mobang helped me out a lot. Most of you remember I lost the adapter for the Jackery, and I looked hard for it. I even went back to where I'd last used the solar panels and checked there. I even used the metal detector looking for it. I did what Steve suggested, tear the van apart and you'll find it. Didn't find it. But, and I've been to like 4 out of 5 solar places in Quartzsite, and nobody had an adapter. Well, Mobang comes along. He saw I got all kinds of stuff. So not only is my Jackery charging right now in the with the solar panels, but it also now has the capability of charging on the cigarette lighter, which it had before. But now these things are getting tangled up. But now it's got an adapter here that goes into the adapter for the solar panels, or you switch it over and it goes into its own adapter. I mean, it's like a three-way adapter. So I'm golden. Plus, I got extra parts. So you said I don't need these. So I've got extras. Thank you, Mobang. You saved the day. You know, it's doing good. I could charge it up off the batteries. You know, the truck battery. But now my solar panel is working. I mean, the solar panel was working. It just couldn't. It wasn't being able to plug into the Jackery. Now it is. Half an hour ago, I checked and pulling in 26 watts from the sun, and Jackery's up to like 70%. You know, by the time it's dark, it'll be charged enough. It'll last me 3 or 4 days. Well, that noise you're hearing in the background is my refrigerator. Libblers 123, welcome aboard. You knew The Rock. Yeah, that was the thumbnail that I had for it. Well, this time I didn't have a thumbnail because I didn't have time to go find one. Crazy. Grand Marais, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Troy. Happy belated birthday to you. I know it was like 2-3 days ago, but you weren't here. Let's see. Linda's here. Welcome aboard. Carl, my goodness. You are here. It's in the evening. Mobang came. Yes. Isn't he something? Mobang is just an amazing person. I'm bouncing around here with Tommy. Welcome aboard. I wanted to see what Carl wrote. Right away from the people. 2 brain cells arguing for 3rd place. I love it. So this guy just rolled in. He's got one of those cute teardrop campers. And he set up his flag, and it's flying at half mast. Is that for Carter, or is that for what? Okay. Guess I better find out. Phil Leo, welcome aboard. And William Brody is here. Let's see. I think I said hi to Nancy Drew. You had a birthday on the 21st. You turned 12 now. Yes. Lily is growing up. Say hi to Lily, everyone. She is in Louisiana. Linda Barker's here. Welcome aboard. And she's smart as a whip. You can't pull anything over on her. The intellectual starvation. I hear you. Oh, that would be for the President Carter. Okay, I thought maybe. I only watched one episode of the funeral, the one where all the former presidents were there. Of course, they focused on the fact that Trump was talking to Obama, and it looked like they were having a great time, actually. And they had all these little things where, Hillary didn't say hello to somebody. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Mississippi. Why did I think it was Louisiana? I'm sorry, Lily. I know better. You're in Mississippi. And spelled M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, P-P-I. Mississippi. Rob on the road, welcome aboard. I didn't know I needed a backup stream, Rob. When I went into StreamYard, it wasn't there. It was like I never... So I thought, oh my God, I must have not saved it. You know, and I got 5 minutes. I'm like, hurry up, create a new live stream. So I don't know what's wrong with StreamYard. I've got plenty of memory. There's no excuse there. My bill's paid. There's no excuse there. So why did StreamYard do that to me? Probably because they're under new ownership. Georgianne, welcome aboard. Somebody mentioned you today. Oh, it was Dirk. He's here. I don't know. Earlier, everybody was out there. Now it's just Johnny's still working on somebody's camper. And Mobang, I don't know where he's at. Oh, Mobang does have a new neighbor, though. I don't know who that is. Mobang just lost his hat. It is windy out here. Let's see. Tanya's not out. Box Van D, I don't see her. Maybe she's in Dirk's camper. Oh, wait a minute. No, maybe her and Dirk took off because I don't see Dee's car. And there's the people that are in a Chevy high-top van, and I don't know who they are. They were here yesterday, and then I was going to talk to them, and they pulled out. So they maybe went to the RTR or something. Now, I don't think we should have a fire. Those girls over there have got a fire going, but I'd say it's too windy. And somebody else is laying under their Dodge. Patty? I don't know. I think that's hers. I know Tina went and talked to her yesterday because it's a newer ProMaster, or not ProMaster, Road Trek. Speaking of Tina, she sent me a picture. She got to meet Bob. So, you know, got a selfie with her and Bob. Ron Seas took the picture, as a matter of fact. Then, what the heck? She was going to go do laundry. But in the meanwhile, Leisurely Tripping called me and said, blah, 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 blah. They wanted to come out. And I said, I gave them the directions. Then they said, well, is Merton and Sue there? I said, well, they were, but now they've gone back to La Posa South. So I think that's where Yolanda and Larry were going to go, was to La Posa South. And maybe Tina has wandered over that way. I know she would need directions on how to find the camp. And maybe Larry can help her, or somebody will help her. Or she may actually remember how to get back to Lori's camp. Lori's is pretty easy to find, but she's at Tyson Wash. It's right across the street from La Posa South. So, yes, thank you, Linda. We will be raiding, Kobe. 2025, blah, 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 yeah. Brene is here. Are you feeling any better this afternoon, Brene? I hope. He's a nosy neighbor on the street. Nonchalantly. Well, yeah, they're all in front of me. Okay, Lily, thank you for coming by. The pizza on Wednesday, it was fantastic. I definitely got to make sure I take Tina there. Voices in your head. No one told. Good one, Jim. Yeah, Mobank's here safely, and he seemed quite rested actually. So he must have actually got some sleep. I know that he had to drive about 4 hours to get here today, and that was about how long it was. You know, so that was a cool thing. You know, I missed Comedy Gold. What's that? So much gold. Linda's still laughing. Huh. Created maps, had a writing stutter. That's good. Oh, shoot. I missed Lily's question as to where am I? Okay, now I'm caught up, kind of. Almost. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I get to be the nosy neighbor. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, Carl. We'll yak at you soon. Somebody better. As if medicine is helping, I'm now on 2 different antibiotics and 2 different inhalers. Whoa. Insight, lungs feel cold, but I'm hoping I'm getting better. Lungs feel cold. Now, I've never heard of that. That's interesting. I don't know, William. I see her on Facebook and stuff like that, but last I knew, she was the other side of Phoenix, and that was 4 days ago. But I know she's still alive because I keep seeing Facebook where she's responded to people on Facebook. I'm hoping that she contacts me because I got this stuff that belongs to her. We'll see. The other scheduled live stream will magically pop up the next time you log into StreamYard. You're probably right. I think I actually had that happen once before. You know, I did a live stream a couple weeks ago, and then when I went to set up the next live stream, there was that live stream still in my queue. I'm like, why is that still there? I ended that live stream. I know that I ended it. I thought maybe it was there because sometimes if you forget to end your live stream, it still shows up. But I'm like, that's weird. So then I made my new live stream and I saved it. And I didn't do anything about the other one that was still there. I thought, well, I'll delete that later. And later came, I went into StreamYard and it was gone. Don't know what's going on. Maybe they're scrambling. You know, I mean, people at StreamYard. I mean, is Gage still there? What about Dana? And that other chick that would advertise for them. Are they there? Murderers. Rob says, today I learned that Jim doesn't love Sonia enough to buy me a model train with a snowblower. I do not think it's too much to ask for a model train to demonstrate his love for her. You have a twisted way of going about how you ask for things, Rob. I like it. Keeps everybody guessing. Scrambling like scrambled eggs. Oh, yeah, now I got me talking about food. I don't know. I'll cook tonight. I got some sausage. I got beans. What else have I got? I don't know. Corn. Got corn. So I can cook that up. I really don't want to cook outside until this wind dies down. So I might have to be cooking under the lights. What lights? I don't have any lights. All right, moving on. Yeah, you know what, Kobe? I can contest to that or attest to that statement. Some of my friends are gluten free, and I probably should be. But like Merton, he's gluten free. So I tried my darndest to find something gluten free in the stores around here. Well, I'm not finding anything. I used to be able to get gluten free donuts up in Michigan that, for Rose, I'd get her some treats because she wasn't supposed to eat the normal donuts that I would buy. Um, I didn't want her to feel left out, so I would buy gluten free donuts. And then gluten free bread, I could find that at Myers usually. Right before Christmas. Dang. Rob is despicable. Everyone wins. Sonya feels the love. I get a train. 0 downsides. Perfect plan. Oh, the coolest fun fact ever. Yeah, when I was looking for a picture of Dome Rock over here to put on the screen for the featured channel, everything that popped up was Dome Rock in Israel. I finally found one of Dome Rock, Arizona. So, yeah, I do want to know the coolest fun fact ever. Okay, Phil saying feel better, safe for Renee. You're not even a wet nurse. If you plan on healing in one lung or both, kindly get treatment. Oh, you have pain, okay? Yeah, the fire reports, please. Rob does not need a model train snowplow. He needs to clean out the Army surplus store in his closet. Rob sounds like me. If he's got a surplus store in his closet. My whole van is a surplus store. Bump, bump, bump. That's a wooden hat box. And yes, one of my 3-cornered hats is in there. Okay. Rose knows, me knows. Yeah, she probably does. Vantage van life. Yes, it is windy over here. And it's very windy. Earlier, I lost the flag off the top of mine. So it's rolled up now. And I probably won't put it up again until it mellows out. Actually, it was kind of good that I took it down because tonight I actually moved the van a little bit to kind of shield the sunshine. And then tomorrow I'll definitely be going into town with the van. I got to get gas. I got to go. Unless Tina took our shopping list with her, I'm sure that I'll be going to Dollar General to do the shopping list. I think I can turn off the freezer, or not the freezer, but the refrigerator. I'm sure it's cold enough now. There's Kelly. You're building that new computer desk. Cool. It's probably one of those like an IKEA where you got the screws that kind of look like a Phillips screwdriver, but they're weird. And then you twist it part way, and that locks the panels together. I think I know what you're going through because I've built those before. So Brian, yeah, we've had a lot of people pop up over here. Ron was here for a little while. Merton Sue, Duffy, who else from your neck of the woods? I can't remember. And like I say, I think Dee and Kurt are out gallivanting in the Lincoln Continental because I don't see the car here, and I know that Dirk was hanging out with me in Mulbang while he was fixing my anyways, he made some adapters and stuff for me. So now I got my Jackery is running on solar. And I still have my cigarette lighter, but it's also adaptable now. I can run, it's very versatile now, thanks to Mobang. Plus he gave me extra fittings. I have 3 extra fittings total in here. I know it's 6 pieces, but it really means 3. Because he said, I don't need these. Nobody uses Jackeries. I said, well, I do. The little 500 Jackery that Rose gave me is just fine for right now. If I was to get a bigger rig or more things that have to be need power, then maybe, I would step up to a Blueette E. But I've been very satisfied with this little 500 Jackery. It's doing a good job for me. Of course, I haven't had to run the refrigerator all that much yet. Fortunately, it's a Rubbermaid and it's extremely well insulated. So when I cool it down, it stays that way for days. I know it's only been 55, 60, 70 degrees. When it gets to be 90 and 100, it may be a different story. You love the best dog to ever exist, and that would be Rocky. Even Rocky says so. Good one, Kobe. Yeah, I've been hearing other people kind of pissing and moaning about Newsom. Something about not opening up the reservoirs to use the water to fight the fires. Something to that effect is what I heard. You like to have a tent for all occasions. The all occasion tent. Yeah. Up until recently, Kobe, I had more clothes than you could shake a stick at. I probably took in 12 boxes before I left Michigan. 12 good-sized banana boxes with clothes. I gave them to Goodwill. Go buy cannoli. Trust me, it's just easier. Do you think Goodwill wants them? You never know. I worked in a thrift store, and you'd be surprised how much they toss away that I'd like. Why? Fortunately, the one place that I worked at, they would send the clothing off clothing that they didn't want to put out on the shelves for whatever reason would end up in being shipped to a company that made rags. Okay. In other words, it got recycled. It didn't get thrown in the landfill. So that's a good thing. Scott's nailing the laziness. Cheese Danish. I don't have any cheese Danish today. I have cheesecake, and Dee finally got some. She was, where's my cheesecake? So I came back over here and I got it and brought it to her. And Tanya had some, I don't know who else, Mobang, I can't remember who all ate cheesecake. And I still have more. So when Tina gets back, if she wants cheesecake, we'll do it again. She liked it the other day. Oh, let's see. 60s. Levi jeans purse bag. Whoa. You accidentally got rid of it. Uh-oh. Goodwill never wants anything unless it's worth money. You know, I've heard people say that about Goodwill. But then I see people working at Goodwill, and it's like, I don't know if they're on prison release or what. No, I've actually heard that, you know, they really help people get back on their feet by giving them employment. So our company, Diabetes Canada, accept clothing items that can't be worn anymore, recycle them into rags, keep out of the landfill. That's cool. I think that is a honorable endeavor. The more things we keep out of the landfill, the better. Recycle, recycle, recycle. I'm really big on recycling. I learned that being a scrapper. Seriously, there is money to be made in recycling if you go about it in the right way. Aluminum cans. A 12-ounce aluminum can, if you crush down 33 of them, you would now have 1 pound of aluminum. And, you know, it's a different grade of aluminum, but 1 pound of aluminum, the last I knew, was bringing 50 cents a pound. So if you want to make $1, crush down 66 aluminum cans. Seriously, you can find them smashed already in parking lots and alongside the road. Or, you know, I've seen it where people have made a contraption where they can crush the cans. You know, now the other way to go is if you live in a recycling state or next to a recycling state. California recycles 10 cents a can. And so there's people along the edge here in Arizona that collect the cans. And when they have enough, then they take them to California. Nearest place is Blythe from here. Yeah. Are you going to make a living at it? No. But it is extra money. Wow. Well, you know, some things, jean purse or something that you wore in high school, it does have sentimental value. You know, a purse, you can grow into them or grow out of them, or the purse still fits you. There. Sold old newspapers. You know, that I remember taking newspapers to Boy Scouts or cadets that were collecting old newspapers. I think they were used to make the fiber insulation, or they may have actually been recycled totally and made into recycled paper products. In fact, okay, this is made in India. So this might not be a recycled product, but I have seen these different brands and read the label and find out they're made out of recycled paper. They're usually kind of a yellow tint, but I think that's a cool thing too. Kathy Klein, welcome aboard. Winter clothes and blankets and hygiene products. Yeah, that's cool. That is very cool. Help the homeless. So Mobang made it out here, Kathy. And he helped me with my solar. I got my solar charging the jack right now. I didn't end up having to buy anything to fix it. Mobang had some extra parts, and in 15 minutes he had it all figured out, and away we go. I tried to pay him. Yeah, you know how that goes. I'll be passing the goodwill on, don't worry. I'll be able to do something for somebody. A blanket, hello. You know what, Kathleen? A blanket tonight is going to be probably helpful. In fact, after this live stream, I know Kobe's coming on, but I'm probably sneak in the back and arrange my blankets so that they're a little easier to deal with. 3 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden it's like, okay, I need an extra blanket. Yeah, the shelters, definitely. So anyways, we're all out here in the desert, Kathy, and it's going well. Box Fan D is across from me. Mobang is also across from me. Tanya is here. I can't remember her channel name, but Tanya and Derek. He's not here. He had to stay in California. They're remodeling their home or building a home. He had to stay because the contractors, the house was supposed to have been done by Christmas. Not done. But he's there showing the ADA contractors what he needs. Where the sink, how high the sink needs to be, and where the handrails are supposed to go for the bathroom and stuff like that. So he couldn't come. There's nothing leaking now, Linda. Those guys that helped fix the dipstick tube, that's where it was all leaking out of. So now that that's fixed, she's not losing any oil. I am still going to crawl under there, and I'll double check it. But there was a clunk when she went through the swale or the wash. There was a clunk. I heard it. And I heard it another time when she was turning around. Like, what is that? I think, it might be tie rod end or stabilizer. I doubt that it's a stabilizer, but it could be. Anyways, I got to get under the front end of it. And, it sits high enough that, I'll lay a blanket down and get under there. There might be some cardboard left if they haven't burned it. Anything to not have to lay directly on the rocks. But I'll crawl under it and see what I can tell. But if it needs ball joints or, what made that clunk noise? Your mind is just 50 million places. I understand, Kobe. I do that too often. Brene gives her stuff to homeless shelters. Yeah, I hear you. Well, thank you, William. Tanya and Derek just changed the name of the channel. Yeah, I think they did too, and I can't remember. Okay, roll with us. Thank you. Just roll with us. That's what it is. Thank you. She was saying that she had new stickers and she was going to give me one. She hasn't done that yet, but she'll get to it. I think she's going to go with me and Tina and Dirk and Box Van D on Monday. I don't know what vehicle we're taking yet, but we're going to go to the Salton Sea and to Slab City. Just a day trip. Grab a bunch of food, take it with us, and go explore. You got 6 months worth of video. You're going to play them all tonight. I bet you'll be on till midnight, Kobe. Yeah, go to midnight. Oh, crazy. Yeah, it's been relaxed, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow. Like today, earlier today. Tina thought it was Friday. Just, you don't normally go live on a Friday, do you? I said, no. This is Saturday. She goes, it's Saturday. Her eyes got this big. She was supposed to, she wanted to be at the meet and greet with Bob Wells. And she made it. She made it in time. She had to kind of rush, but she did send me a picture. I don't know how well it'll show up. Hopefully it kind of sort of shows up. And that may have turned into a good thing, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut because Ron told me to. He's the one that took the picture. Okay, as far as I know, Tina's gallivanting around. And like I say, she'll probably call me when it gets dark and say, I don't know how to get there. On the other hand, she doesn't have to. She can stay wherever she's at. She only left one item here, and I've got that in the back. So she doesn't have to come back here tonight. She doesn't have to come back. She can go wherever she wants. You thought yesterday was Saturday? Yeah. Is it true the Magic Circle has been renamed the Captain's Quarters? No, Phil. It's still the Magic Circle. However, where is it? Apparently, okay, I got this off-road Atlas, right? Let me see here. Okay, my fingers are sticking. I wasn't aware of it. Can you read that? There are geoglyphs within the Magic Circle. And just so you know, it's a clothing optional area. Hey, Magic Circle shows up on Google Maps as well. Whatever. I don't know. Yes, solo mail. Scurrilous rumors. My computer needs a V8 juice. It probably does, Sonia. Actually, my computer's been operating kind of sort of fine. I've been keeping it charged. The cache has been clean. Now, every now and then, my keyboard frustrates me. It's like I'll push, for instance, the letter M, and I'm still typing, and then I go back, and the M doesn't show up. And other keys will do the same thing. It's like, am I not pushing hard enough? Don't know. What's the date on that Atlas? 2024, Linda. It's a brand new, and specifically for the quartzite area. 1962. A bit lopsided. Oh! There. Is that better? I didn't even think about it. Yeah, it was lopsided. It's sitting on the steering wheel, the column. Rand McNally's birth date. Okay, fun trivia. If Kobe can do fun trivia, I can. What does RAND actually stand for in Rand McNally? I think I might have done this trivia question before. You have a, whoa, yeah, it is an old atlas. That was before the Gutenberg press. The atlas was made by, by scribes in a monastery. A randy dude. Not bad. Yeah, there is a RAND corporation, but what does RAND stand for? It is an acronym. It stands for divorce. Good one, William. Research and development. George Ann remembers. That's exactly right. Research and development. R&D. Linda's atlas was etched into a stone tablet brought down from the mountains. Actually, Rand McNally Atlas has been around for 101 years now. I have the 2024 100th anniversary edition. I wouldn't doubt that some of you have it as well. Old English meaning edge, border, rim, margin, or shore. Did I show you what Tina got me? She got me one of these United States map with all these are stickers. And then as I travel to each state, I can put them on this to show what states I've been in. Well, I've been in quite a few, but since December 3rd of 2023, that's where I'm going to start. Where have I been? And only if it has to have been a place I've actually stayed overnight or camped in. And like I stayed in Florida for 4 hours. Well, I'm not going to count that. That's not really overnight. That was in a Walmart parking lot in Pensacola, Florida. I'm not going to count that. Yeah, I've driven through Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, not counting them because I didn't stay overnight. Oh, I've been to Arkansas and lived in Arkansas, but I'm not going to count it because I haven't done it since December 3rd of 2023. It's going to be, it's going to have to be a little bit more substantial other than just driving through it in 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever. It's going to have to be a place where I actually spent some time. And in with it starting with December 3rd of 2023. That just seems like a more fair way to do it. And yes, I can include Michigan. I will be coming to Jersey, William. It looks like, if the creeks don't rise, I got to get in my reservation. I won't be doing that until February, only because I just want to make sure I'm not. I made 2 reservations for M24. Not sure who's going to be taking that extra campsite that I reserved. And yeah, I have not decided. I am going to gift it to somebody, but I'm not sure who. I may keep it in reserve for the family. I don't know. It might be one of those, okay, there's your campsite, Kyle, or okay, there's your campsite, Tina. I don't know. Might be Georgianne will have that campsite. We'll see. Or I may just do a giveaway, some kind of a contest where you can get a campsite at M24 or M25. Remember who bought me a llama? Where is my llama? M25 is great, but have you tried NJ25? I'm going to. I think so. It's more than tentative now. It's moved up a couple notches on my list. I need to come and collect it. Well, that's a possibility also, Kobe, because another thing that's on my list for the month of August is Schoolie UP. Yep, Kobe's Live is coming up at 7. That's in 8 minutes from now. Oregon 25 is playing out for at least 2 months. What do you mean? Are you saying, Bernabe, they haven't nailed down a time? Last year it was in June. I don't know whether it was the end of June or 1st of June. I don't know. I just know that I was not able to go. Okay. Thank you, Kobe. I'm going to look right now. Of course, my phone is almost dead. Facebook. Looks like Steve sent a picture of snow in the mountains and by Ironwood. Okay, I'm going to have to type in. Wow. Moab. Okay, never mind. Let me get to here. Okay, map's not there. Let's try this one. There it is. Oh, that is so cute. Check it out. Yeah, now I'll have to break camp tonight and head for the Upper Peninsula. It'll have to be better. Well, he's going to have a job to do. For those of you who are into meditation, Shlama is a meditative word kind of like aum. But Shlama is not Arabic. It's Aramaic. And it has to do with, well, it's a good vibe word. But when I learned how to pronounce it, I was like, okay, just think of llama and then say shlama. So that's why I wanted a llama, and I was going to name it Shlama. Shlama Mama. I'll use them when I meditate. But I was joking all along, but thank you, Kobe. Oh, you're going to stay in Oregon for a while. Okay, that's cool. Here's the reason to go to Florida Daytona. All right. Made real llama fur. Oh, hand wash with shampoo. Cool. Out here in the desert, it's bound to get dirty. There's just no getting around. Everything's dusty. 5 minutes to go. Are you ready, Kobe? Yeah, it can't be a real llama if it doesn't spit. You know, they had a parade in Quartzsite today that included camels. I didn't know about it. Of course, I couldn't do anything about it because I went live. Oh, come on, Kobe. You didn't have to thank me for that. That's just normal. Yeah. Now we got to pay someone their rent. A snake sandwich. I don't know if I've had snake before and I didn't like it. Your face is soaked. Been spit at. All right. We're getting closer. So I don't know what's going on out here tonight. Maybe when Kurt and Box ND get back. You know, they go out gallivanting and they don't get back right away. Could be after dark. Although they wanted me to drive the other night when we left Silly Al's. They don't like to drive at night. I don't either, but I was okay. Especially because that Lincoln of D's, when you turn on the turn signal, either way, it's got cornering lights. That's very, very helpful out here in the desert, to see where you got to turn. Which cactus do I turn by? Well, you can't see the doggone cactus because it's off to the side of the road. It's like, where is it? See you, Nancy. Thanks for being aboard. All right, it's time. Let's all go show some love to Kobe. The link is in the chat. Linda's posted it twice now. Otherwise, you use in the search bar in YouTube, capital letters, LIVEIN, next word is D-A, and then the last word is dream. And that's all in capitals. And it's live, LIVEIN, D-A, and then dream, DREAM. Come on, you know how to spell. And here we are. We got the link again. Thank you, Linda. And Kobe's still on here. You're very welcome, Troy. I hope you had a great birthday. If Tina had been here, I would make her sing it to you, too. But she's out gallivanting. They all flew to California. Ah, that's what happened. All right. Fair winds and smiles. We will see you Tuesday night, unless I do a pop up on Monday. If I have a signal, I might just do that. May God bless. Thank you for being aboard. Good night, everyone.